Hey guys, Mark here. Today, got a little review of a new charger I just got from Hobby Parts. This is the Thunder T610 battery charger. Like I said, I got this at Hobby Parts. There's a link on my website. They also have Thunder T606. Basically the same charger, except this is a more powerful version. So if you're trying to decide between the two, more power is always better. But like I said, they're pretty much the same thing. What you get with the chargers, it's going to be the same. Basic operation is the same. Like I said, this one's just going to be a little more powerful. But both of them are multi-function chargers, so they do a wide range of things. They'll charge, discharge, balance charge, a couple programmable features and such like that. Now the 606 is rated to charge at a max of 6 amps at 50 watts. This one is rated to charge at a max of 10 amps and 200 watts. And I'll go into that a little bit later. But, you know, like I said, this one's just more powerful, and more power always better. But they both charge a wide range of batteries. Lead batteries, NIMH batteries, life batteries, most importantly, light bulbs. Because that's what most of us are going to be using this for, is to charge light bulbs. So I'll also show you basically, real briefly, how to set that up to get it to charge later in this video. Now, one thing that I do need to mention, this does not come with a power supply. You will have to use a separate power supply, which you'll have to purchase separately. So, you know, that's going to be up to you what you use. There's some all over, you know, Hobby Parts has some. They go in and out of stock. Lots of other companies have them. You can even modify computer power supplies, which that's on you if you want to do that. You can use car batteries, 12-volt batteries, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, run on a wide range of, power supplies, but doesn't come with one. So, just wanted to point that out. So now I'm going to show you what you get in the box, and I'll keep going. Alright, so you get the charger. Comes in a pretty basic box, you know, it's kind of generic, got a generic picture on the front. You know, just some basic information on the sides, a little picture on the back. So anyways, you open this thing up, and you find your manual. As always, read the manual front to back. Get a little leaflet about charging LiPos, just some of the do's and don'ts. Okay, we've got a bunch of wires. Now, you'll see mine have Dean's connectors on it. These don't come with Dean's connectors anymore, the chargers. I'm not really sure why, but they don't. They come with banana connectors, I guess, now. So you can see you got a little temperature probe, and you get some other things here for the balancing ports, some other various connectors. So you can connect up a lot of different things here. So we got some clips here, and these will go. Oh, we got another little attachment here. This is for charging 2 3-cell batteries, I guess. You can charge 2 3-cell batteries at the same time with this adapter. I guess that's what that's for. See here, got the charger. Let's see here, and this would plug right in here on the side. All right. Got this. This is where these little clips will plug in. So if you're depending on what kind of power supply you're using, or if you're using like a battery or something, you can just clip that on there. So, but that's what you get with the charger. And you know, now just go over some more features. There was more things about chargers and such like that, and we'll keep going on. Alright, so there's a lot of things I like about this charger. Very simple to use. You got a large backlit LCD display, so it's easy to read. You know, it comes with a wide range of connectors. You know, the other thing I like, you know, it's got a cooling fan to help keep the charger cool, because heat is bad, and they will build up quite a bit of heat when you're charging. Now, the only thing actually I don't really like is the cord, power cord here to go to your power supply doesn't detach, and I just like to be able to detach it if I could, you know, if I want to when I'm traveling with it and stuff like that. But I mean, other than that, you know, I really like the charger. You know, compact. You can see here, it's not very big at all. But so, anyways, now before I go into basic operation, I did want to try to give a little explanation on some of the charging some basics on the battery chargers as far as like the amps and the watts and your charge rates and stuff like that on your light bulbs, because it can be kind of confusing. Well, actually, it's really confusing. So I'm going to do my best. Alright, so the two things I want to talk about are amps and watts. Now, some of the basics of amps are, general rule when you're charging your light bulbs is to charge them at 1C, or 1 times their capacity. So that basically, if you have an 800 milliamp battery, you're going to charge that at 0.8 amps. If you have a 2200 milliamp battery, you're going to charge that at 2.2 amps. If you have a 5000 milliamp battery, you're going to charge that at 5 amps. So you can see how that works. Now, if you have a 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery and a 6-cell 2200 milliamp battery, they both get charged at 2.2 amps because it goes by the capacity, not the voltage. All right. Now, some of the newer batteries allow you to charge them at a higher charge rate, such like 2C. So basically, if you have a 450 size battery, 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery, and you want to charge that at 1C, you're going to be charging at 2.2 amps. Well, to charge it at 2C, 2 times the capacity, you're going to charge it at 4.4 amps. All right. Now, I'm not going to tell you it's going to cut your charge times in half, but it's definitely going to reduce them. So now, if you can kind of understand that, and I haven't lost you yet, now I'm going to move on to some of the basics about watts. All right. Now, if you remember when I was discussing the charging amps, I said that a 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery and a 6-cell 2200 milliamp battery both get charged at 2.2 amps. But when you're charging a 6-cell battery, it would actually require more power, more watts from the battery charger to be actually charged at 2.2 amps. And that's because there's more cells. Well, that's the same when you're charging your batteries at a higher charge rate, like 2C or even 3C or 4C for the really nice batteries. You're going to need a battery charger that can provide more power, more watts. So that's why I like the T610. Now, the easy way to figure this out is you're going to multiply the voltage of the battery when it's fully charged by the amps. And a simple example of this is, let's take a 3-cell 2000 mAh battery. Alright, now light bulbs, when they're fully charged, the cells will have 4.2 volts per cell. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to multiply 4.2 volts by 3, this is a 3-cell battery, then you come up with 12.6 volts. Alright, that's when it's fully charged. Now you're going to multiply that by the amps. Now, it's a 2000 mAh battery, so it's 2 amps. So you multiply 12.6 by 2, and then you come up with 25.2 watts. That's how many watts is required to fully charge a 3-cell 2000 mAh battery at 1C. Alright. Now, if you wanted to charge that same battery at 2C, 2 times its capacity, you're going to need a charger that's rated for 50 watts. Alright. So, chargers like the Sky Charger, the T610, the Thunder AC6, they all work great. But they're 50-watt chargers. So for 3-cell batteries, you're going to be able to charge them at 2 times their capacity. But for a 6-cell battery, 5-cell, or a 4-cell, if it was over 2000 mAh, you're not going to be able to charge it at 2C. So once you get into the bigger batteries and the nicer batteries, you're going to need a charger that's rated for higher charging watts. Now, let's take a 6-cell 2000 mAh battery. Now, to charge it, a 3-cell at 2C, 2 times its capacity was 50 watts. Well, to do a 6-cell at 2 times its capacity, now you need a charger that's 100 watts. All right. So you can see how you're going to need more watts very quickly, because when you get into like a 500 size helicopter, you can be running either 4-cell, 5-cell, or even 6-cell batteries. They have a lot of options, or if you get in the 600s, you're going to be running 6-cell batteries. So you really need something with a higher wattage. Something like this, I like it. So anyways, hopefully, I'm hoping you understood some of that, because that was my best attempt at explaining this stuff. And that was just the basics. So now I will show you some of the basics of how to use this, and that way, if you get one of these, or the T606, you'll know what to do when you get it. Alright, so I got my charger hooked up to the power supply, obviously because the lights are on. Over on this side I got the little adapter plugged in for the balancing connectors. And then on this side I just got my main charging lead. So here I've got a 5-cell battery, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the balancing plug over here into the slot for 5-cell batteries. And then I'm going to connect my charging lead. Alright, to start charging, if it doesn't say LiPo battery right here, just click this button and it'll cycle through the menu and just get it to say LiPo battery, and click enter. And then you can see here it says LiPo charge. This is where you can select different types of charging modes for LiPos. But I want to put this on LiPo balance. Alright, click enter. This is where I can set the amps that I'm going to charge at. You can just go left and right to change how many amps you're going to charge at. I've got a 3000 mAh battery, so I'm just going to leave it at 3 amps. And it's an 18.5 volt 5-cell battery. So if I needed to change that, I can just go left and right. See here, it goes all the way up to 6. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it down. This is just checking to make sure that I've got everything set right. Once it knows that everything's set right, just click enter to confirm, and now it's going to start charging. And this readout right here, it gives you a little bit of information, the voltage, how many amps it's charging at right then. Also, the fan just kicks on to keep it cool. It's pretty nice. Now also, if you click this button, this will tell you the voltage per cell. Cell 1, Cell 2, Cell 3, Cell 4, Cell 5, and Cell 6 is not there because it's a 5-cell battery. So, but that is the basic operation. When it's done charging, it will beep at you. So, and then it'll stop charging and it'll flash full charge. So then just click stop, unhook everything, and then you are good to go. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, come sign up on my forum, myrcguide.com. Go in, make a thread, post your questions. If I can't get in there to answer it right away, we've got tons of people in there that are more than willing to help out, and there's always somebody on that can, if they can't answer your question, they can at least point you in the right direction to find the answers you need. So come sign up. Lots of great people there, very, very friendly. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Look for my others, and we'll talk to you guys later.